What's up, guys? It's Corey from Gaming Legit, bringing you some Killzone 2. First off, I want to apologize for the delay between the videos. It's my bad. Just got caught up with the whole holiday scene, getting back into the work routine, and also doing a little bit of rearrangements in my apartment that kind of decapitated the ability to connect to the internet. And so I haven't been able to post a video for a while. But this is, in fact, as you can already see, going to be a Killzone 2. The motto I think I'm going to kind of follow is that I'm going to go 2 videos at a time, so 2 of whatever game. So for right now, this is the second video of Killzone. The next one, I think I'm going to go back to Vietnam, since that's such a fresh game, and I know I have a ton of Bad Company fans. And so I'll probably do 2 videos of those, and then their following go to, whichever game is next. Killzone, there's so much to Killzone to talk about, and I was kind of wanted to shift this commentary more towards my Xbox fans that know of this game's existence but don't know of the little technical stuff that's in this game, because there's a lot in this, and I'm a huge noob, and so I might offend a lot of the hardcore PS3 Killzone fans by some of the advice I'm giving for the fellow Xbox guys, because they'll feel kind of threatened that I'm not accurately detailing some of the aspects of the game. So I apologize to the hardcore PS3 Killzone fans for that. Again, I'd like to preface that I really feel like in any game on Killzone, I can go in and be within the top 3 of the leaderboard. Now, if I play it consistently. Now I've taken a brief break from Killzone. I'm getting back to some of the Xbox games, and so it might not be the case. But once I start dedicating some time to this game, I get pretty dang good at it. And that's not me trying to be I am humbled by this game. I'm not an amazing, crazy Killzone gamer. I think I'll be vastly better when Killzone 3 comes out, because there's a lot of little techniques you got to use in this game to succeed and try to get over top of the extreme weighty lag in the controls. But that being said, yeah, I guess I just wanted to preface that because I did get some slightly bothersome hate comments from the hardcore Killzone fans on my channel that were kind of aggravating. But I can kind of understand why. I guess you guys would kind of be mad because I kind of come over to your side of the fence, playing some PS3 and maybe a major game look worse than it is or something like that. And I don't mean to offend you at all. Okay, so first off, I just want to explain what's going on with my class. I am using the medic again. You get these. I don't know what the abilities are actually called. I'm really bad with the names involved with this game, so for the classes, sometimes I mix them up. I mix up the tactician and the engineer quite often by accident. I don't mean to or intend to. There's some little details in the names that really throw me off, and I know how things work in this game, but when I go to explain them, it gets kind of confusing when I start fumbling up the names for the variety of classes and different aspects of the game. So for the time being, if they're not called this, I apologize, but I'm going to be calling them the defibs, which is my left D-pad ability. It's your default ability for your class. You have those defaulted abilities for every class. So for example, for the meta class, my default ability is the defib paddle, and if I achieve a set required achievement 8 times, I get a badge for accomplishing these certain tasks for the specific class, and if I get 8 of those badges, then I unlock another ability for the given class. So for the medic, if I do 5 revives in a game, I get a badge for it, and if I get 8 of those badges, then I unlock the second ability for the medic class, which is a health pack, which I already got. And I believe, I could be wrong on this this other part of the unlocking abilities for the class, so correct me, my hardcore Killzone fans, if I am wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is how it works, because it just kind of happened, and I was kind of wondering how the hell I'm able to do what I'm able to do. Right now I just entered into a boost. That's why there's just kind of like this blue tinge across the screen. Now the boost is not an ability specific to the medic at all. Actually, the boost is not for this class at all, and I've unlocked a lot of the abilities across all of the classes, and for whatever reason, for the second ability option for my medic, I'm able to use those of the other classes. And so for the technician, I'm able to actually use his airbot ability for my medic class. I was kind of confused to how that would work, but I actually, when I unlocked the sniper rifle, I unlocked the ability to be able to use my sniper ability for this medic class, and so that kind of opened my eyes to how I possibly unlocked it for the medic class. And so I'm going to attempt to explain it, but I apologize to the hardcore Killzone fans if I get this wrong. And for goodness sake, please correct me in the comments and thumb up that comment so that the other Xbox guys that haven't really had any experience with this game can see the what's the truth, basically. So here we go. I unlocked the second ability for the medic class, which is this health pack. And basically I throw down this health pack, and whoever runs over top of it instantly gets full health. It works the same for me too. If it just, you know, for there's a badge ability for that too. And so if I throw down this health pack and I have a set, if I do that a set number of times and give health to a set number of guys, I get a badge for that. And if I get a certain number of badges for that, I unlock another thing for this class. And I think that was what gave me, that unlock gave me the ability to use full reign of the other second abilities for the other classes. Now I could be wrong on that. So that's all I'm going to say about the classes and their abilities for this one, because it can get kind of confusing, I found out, if I tried to explain the other class abilities while not also demonstrating them on your screen. So I'm not even going to really dive into that. Maybe I'm going to talk about some of the issues involving Killzone that I have experienced heavily every single time I play this game that I've heard are going to be corrected for Killzone. And from the beta footage, it seems like they are resolved. Maybe it's just the map design, but I haven't seen too many people complain about it. And I have also heard that they have been officially resolved. So we'll see when the game officially comes out. But the thing I'm talking about and trying to reference to is spawn trapping in this game. It gets absolutely atrocious. It's basically Killzone in a nutshell. Like, it's a spawn trap, spawn trap, spawn trap. It can get really, really bad. One team usually dominates another team. Every once in a while you get a balanced game where it seems like it's a fair fight. But oftentimes you have one team that pushes another team all the way back into their spawn. But I'm not allowed to go into the enemy spawn. Actually, that's wrong. I can go into the enemy spawn, but there's sentry turrets all over the enemy spawn. So I'm not going to be able to last too long in there. I'm going to have like 3 to 4 different sentry turrets shooting at me on top of the enemy, shooting at me as they spawn. So it's not a smart idea to go into the spawn. But right here currently, I'm in the boost. That's why you had that blue tinge again. I'm very, very close to the enemy spawn. You see that green gas canister that shows up? That's a spawn point. And so one of the tacticians on my team threw down a spawn canister, which is really nice because this is a really, really, really big map. And so it might take me quite a few minutes to run all the way over to this point of the map, which is right up against their spawn point. And so if you have good tacticians in this game, they move up your spawn and they put down a nice spawn grenade. The best ones are ones that are hidden out of sight, so the enemy can't see that kind of fog or whatever, the smoke, the green smoke that comes out of the grenade. You don't want that to be seen because you can easily spawn trap the spawn canisters, and if you don't have a good camera view of the spawn canister, then guys can basically sit there, and as soon as you spawn, you're a free meal. I mean, you can die instantly before you even get a clear view of your screen. You could be dead. It gets quite annoying. So spawn trapping is atrocious in the game. I've heard they're going to be fixing it, and so, you know, I hope the best for that. The other things I want to talk about, you know, this is kind of addressed more towards the hardcore Killzone fans, the people that have been playing this game quite regularly. I'm confused over the consistency in this game a lot of the times. There seems like when I play, every once in a while I get in a game where there's a guy that he's so clearly sketchy, and it's one individual, maybe it's 2 of them. But this guy seems to be able to kill me with the shotgun from 20 feet away when I have full health, like on the drop of a dime, like instantly, just kill me instantly. And then when I run into the guy and I have his full back to me, I'll dump an entire clip of shotgun into the guy's back as he's trying to run away, and it won't do anything. He'll turn around and, you know, shoot me with the shotgun and kill me instantly. Now, I don't know if that's an issue with connection stuff on my end, or if it's just some weird glitch or something in the game, or his connection is so much more advanced. I don't know really what's going on. Now, I know the servers are regional, and so when I go into online, the servers that I'm looking at are in the US region. That's what they say anyways. And so I shouldn't be playing on servers in Germany or in Japan or wherever the heck all the other servers are. And so I don't think that my connection is really the issue, because it seems like I'm able to play this game quite well. But every once in a while it just seems like there's some guy in this game that is impossible to kill. You'll be following him, shooting at him nonstop, and won't do anything, but yet he can kill you instantly. It's just kind of trippy. It's kind of weird. So I'd like to see some answers on that. That being said, I think I'm going to just kind of end this commentary. This is kind of a long video. I'm just going to kind of leave you to watch the rest of this gameplay. Oh, actually, you know, before I do that, I'm going to mention that. You see how that guy was laying down on his back, but he was still kind of struggling a little bit. That's kind of the state you fall into before. It's just like Bad Company, where you have a timer before you can respawn, and within that timer, your teammate, if he's a medic, can revive you. You can do the same thing in this game, but in this game, you can walk over and butt him with your gun or do a melee attack, and it just nulls out that opportunity for him to be revived. And so a good strategy and technique for new Killzone people, and I see this not carried out effectively all the time, but if you get a kill, go over and butt him with the gun. Sometimes I get mixed up in the battle and I don't carry out that myself. But if you kill someone and you have the access, or a safe access, to be able to go over and melee him, because otherwise an enemy can run over and revive him instantly. And you got quite a large range with that defib, the electric shock that comes out to revive your teammates. Charlie just flew across the room into my hand. It's alright. So I'm going to bid you guys farewell. I'm going to let you watch the rest of this video. God bless. Love you guys. And I'll see you in upcoming vids. The next vid is going to be Battlefield Vietnam, just to give you a heads up too. So, alright guys, catch you later.
A glorious victory. All Hellgun salutes you. Glory to the Emperor. Victory is ours.